Today, Sony announces their new 70-200mm f4 G-Series 2 macro with optical steady shot, the latest in the growing lineup of full-frame lenses. I had the opportunity to shoot with it for a few weeks, and in this video, I'll tell you all about it. The new 70-200 lens has a host of new features that bring it up to the standards that are set by Sony's newest cameras. The most obvious is the overall size of the lens, which is about 15% shorter than the original f4 lens, while also shaving about 46 grams off the weight. This lens offers macro capabilities over the entire zoom range, with a minimum focusing distance of 3.5 inches on the wide end of the lens to 7.5 inches on the telephoto end, and a 0.5x magnification. The original 70-200 didn't have macro features, and the minimum focusing distance was anywhere from 39.4 inches to as high as 59 inches. That macro capability will extend the situations that you might choose to use a lens like this, including using it for portrait work. I have a video on the channel talking about using macro lenses for portraits, which we'll link in the card above, but needless to say that it's an added value that is really nice to see. Taking a look at the lens itself, you'll find 3 focus hold buttons that can be customized within your camera's menu system to give you access to whatever features that you use the most. You've also got switches to adjust the settings for the built-in optical stabilization, a zoom lock switch that keeps the lens from extending when you have it at 70mm, an auto and manual focus switch, a full-time dynamic manual focus switch, as well as a focus range limiter. There's also a tripod collar so you can mount this easier on a tripod. Inside, you've got 4 extreme dynamic linear motors, which gives you high-speed autofocus tracking that's ultra quiet and accurate. This is a big deal if you plan on using it with some of Sony's latest cameras, as there is a noticeable improvement compared to the first version of this lens. Another improvement is that you can now use Sony's 1.4x and their 2x teleconverters, which allows you to extend the focal range up to 400 millimeters and get life-size macro magnification. If you use the APS-C crop on your camera, this means that you could get up to 600 millimeters focal length using that 2x converter. All of those focal lengths covered in a small converter and lens might just be the perfect combination for your wildlife and sports photography shots. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I took the lens out to shoot some portraits with Caitlin at a local park, as well as taking some images at my studio. I was really impressed with how this lens performed, and I could see it finding a place in my camera bag. Here are the results that I got with the lens. The fast autofocus performance and light, silent operation really makes this lens hard to beat. All of these images you're seeing are straight out of camera JPEGs, so no adjustments or anything have been made to them. This should give you a good idea of the results that you could expect, but the real story here has to be experienced. Listen, 70-200mm lenses are a great multi-purpose option, but sometimes people choose other prime lenses due to the size and the weight that comes along with that versatility. With this new lens, I think it strikes the perfect balance. Pricing and availability for this lens will be in the description of this video. And hey, while you're down there reading up on this lens, why not subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and leave us a like on this video. Here are a few that you may have missed that I think you should check out. I'll go grab a cup of coffee and we'll meet over there in a few seconds.